Welcome to the Del Monte Show, here with our special guest, Neville Chamberlain and Adolf Hitler. Welcome to the show.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I'd rather be invading Poland.
So, Herr Hitler, what led you to rearm?
Well, unemployment was reaching a whole-time low, and my advisors and I agreed that the best solution was to draft as many of the unemployed into the army. German pride is in the army, and many supported the move. The failure of the disarmament conference caused me to see how the world was not ready to drop its weapons. I'm a man of the people, and my sole purpose was to defend Germany, and...
That's enough propaganda, but Neville, can you call you Neville?
No.
Okay, Neville, what do you think about rearmament?
Well, I can see Head Hitler's point about unemployment and German pride. I also supported this because Germany deserves to build its weapons and its armaments.
But isn't it against the Treaty of Versailles?
Yes, but I have this, which promises peace in our time.
You know, that's just a scrap of paper.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
That's what he thinks.
Okay then, Adolf, would like to ask you another question. It seems that when the Saarland was in German possession, it really boosted up your morale. So my question is, why you found this so helpful?
Well, as you saw, 90% of the Saar wanted to be part of Germany. 90% is quite a high percentage, which meant that the people really supported us. And Germany, even though we were in a really bad economic situation. The Saarland is a true example of German pride.
What do you think of this, Neville?
I think our friend Adolf is very lucky.
Oh, how so?
The Treaty of Versailles limited Germany in so many ways. Adolf was lucky that having the Saar in Germany's possession was not against the treaty.
Good point, Neville. Now back to Adolf. How did you know that you wouldn't meet any resistance when you marched over the Rhine?
Well, I didn't know. I took a huge chance and threw my cards on the table. I told my men to withdraw if there was any sign of resistance, but luckily there wasn't. I knew that there could have been some major consequences, but I took a gamble and got lucky. Luckily, I wasn't forced to withdraw because if I was, then I would have most likely lost the support of the German people.
Or Adolf, I have to say that you truly are one lucky son of a gun. Do you have anything to add to this topic, Neville?
Yes, indeed. I have to say that not only was Adolf lucky, he also had right timing. If he would have done it any sooner or later, he might have been in serious trouble. He picked the right time because France thought that Germany was more powerful at that time, and they really were. Another thing that went to Adolf's advantage was the fact that France was going through elections and they didn't want to get involved in the war.
Well said, Neville. Is there anything either of you want to add?
No.
What do you think about the Spanish Civil War?
I would have to say I was rather upset about Head Hitler and his involvement, but I can see why he did it, and I think I can forgive him.
And what about millions of deaths so Hitler could test his new weapons?
No comment.
I'm going to have to press you here, Neville.
I told you not to call me Neville.
Just answer the question.
Ask Adolf.
Did somebody say my name?
Fine. Why do you kill millions just to test your weapons?
To destroy communism, which I said I would do in my camp.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think of it, Neville?
I think that the aim does not validate the means. He should not have killed millions, but if it was to destroy communism, then I can see that.
I see that you're not going to say anything else. So back to Adolf. You really did a great job with getting your living room taking over Austria. What do you think helped you this war?
Well, as you saw in Mein Kampf, I believe that Germany and Austria belong together.
Explain your reason more, because just now rambling about Austria and Germany. Does it have to do with your own being born in Austria?
I'm German, and the meaning of Anschluss is to unite all German-speaking countries into one power Germany. Now my dream is a reality. Austria is part of the powerful Germany, and it should be. Hooray, Germany!
Did it make you angry that Austrian Chancellor didn't approve?
Yes, but then again, I didn't think he would. I was going against his way of life, and he was trying to hold on to his old democracy. He didn't realize how important this is. I had to send in troops to reassure that the plebiscite.
Just so it would be safe.
Well, there might have been a little persuasion. Ha ha ha.
So what do you think of this new Germany, Neville?
Oh, what? Oh, right. Well, I think that everyone has the right to be in the country of their choice. And since they decided to join Hitler, I can see the point. Anyway, when are you going to ask me something about my own government, not Hitler's?
Fine, is it true, Neville, that your government is following a treaty of appeasement?
Don't call me Neville, and that is pure poppycock. Britain and Germany have an understanding. Just look at the Munich Agreement.
That's that scrap of paper.
What? How could you?
Anyway, Peter, what do you think of this?
Well, it is true that I've gotten away with this a lot. I guess that is because of Britain and France's reluctancy to go to war. They let me accomplish aims in order for peace, and I respect them. But there is no appeasement here.
This is true. Neither me or my government will ever.
Neville boy, I'm out of coffee.
Right away.
2 sugars.
Well, he's gone. Peter, what is really happening in appeasement?
Peace, in the name of the countries, will compromise. It is easy to overlook someone if they promise you peace. It is also common knowledge that the West was a strong Germany to combat the communism threat, that is, the Soviet Union. This complied with my aims, so I am happy to be seen like this.
I guess you ruined that with the Nazi-Soviet pact.
I would have liked to make other allies, but the West has not been friendly enough to me or Stalin. We have mutual understanding and... I said 2 sugars.
I'm sorry. Let us be at peace.
Okay, but go put another cube of sugar.
Yes, sir.
What were you saying?
Oh, right. We have a mutual understanding, and I doubt either of us will keep it. As I said in my camp, I want to eradicate communism, but not just yet. Another thing that I like about it was, let's just say that we will both have a bit more territory later.
Really?
Excuse me. I need to use the bathroom. Can you pass me some scrap paper?
Here's the Munich Agreement.
Oh, good. You had some.
Wait a minute.
Neville, what do you think of the Nazi-Soviet pact?
Well, I would have to say it was a major blow to the West. And I have to say it led me to have doubts about Herr Hitler. It has been a rumor that they have also split up many countries in East Europe between each other, but I don't believe it. Herr Hitler would not do that.
Anyway, why did you only send a minor authority to Russia?
We did not think that we needed someone like Lord Halifax. I mean, it is only Russia. We thought it would be better to send Reginald Ranfurly Plunkett Ernie Drax. We thought he was sufficiently official for Russia.
You were wrong.
Maybe.
Okay, is there anything either you want to add?
No.
Well,